Hey everybody, welcome back on Twitch and on YouTube. This is episode 6 of our Phillies franchise, where yesterday we saw us beat the Mets 5-4 in the bottom of the ninth. What a game. Um, I, One of the things I did on the side was I asked our scout to do a scouting report on Julio Rodriguez. I mean, this guy is like dominant. Um, Says he possesses outstanding contact ability and translated in a high batting average, exceptional power to all parts of the ballpark, excellent eye to the plate. I mean, the guy is he's like incredible. I'd really like to have him, and I'd love to have him at center field, to be honest with you. I mean, I just like to see what he has to do, but again, he hasn't played double A ball as of yet, but you can see everything he's doing so far has translated into really strength. So, I mean, I imagine that's what's keeping him down in Seattle. He expects to play in the majors right now, which has got to be a problem. Um, you can't have a guy saying I want to play in the majors, and so and he basically could be getting like really upset. He forms tentative opinion, reserve judgment. So it's very interesting of what's going on with him. So, but we're going to be playing our last game of the series against the Mets, and we got the two best pitchers going at each other. We got Nola for the Phillies and DeGrom for the Mets. So let's Ooh, we got Kingery playing center field today for us. That's an interesting one. I don't know why we have Kingery playing center field. I guess it's because I don't because it's a lefty, and yeah, it sort of makes sense because you want to have him play, and you got Knapp playing, doing catching. Yeah, it just kind of makes sense. I'm fine with it. We got, we got a few backups in there. It's not a big deal. Let's start this off with Nola. I hope everybody's doing fine today. Ah, can't start a walk. Can't start the game with a walk. He's like through 4 straight balls. Just things you can't do, and that's one of them. Ooh, and there's a little pop up the middle for a base hit. And now it's like first and second, nobody out. It's another walk. Now it's bases loaded, nobody out. Repeat Alonso. And he strikes out looking. What are you thinking, Alonso? You got to put the ball in play. And now with 2 outs, you got Dominic Smith up. Flies out to shallow center field. And he tags up. And he's safe at home. So the Mets take a 1-0 lead. And with 2 outs, here's J.D. Davis. Ground ball to shortstop, out at second base to end the inning. So unfortunately, the Mets get a run. And it's 1-0. Let's see if the Phillies can get some runs off of DeGrom here. Not an easy task. DeGrom's one of the better pitchers in baseball. And McCutchen knows that. He just struck out. just struck out looking. And there's a fly ball to right field for a single. So Segura is having a nice start. And here comes Bryce Harper, the hero of yesterday's game. And he strikes out. Here comes Hoskins. And he strikes out. Man. So three strikeouts for DeGrom to start the day. Comes the top of the second inning. Phillies are down 1-0. And there's a ground ball down the third base line for another hit. So this is not a good start. Wow, it's a double as he barely beats it. It's a ground ball to third base. And that's an out at first for the first out. And here's Jacob DeGrom. I'm bringing the corners in here just in case. And he strikes out looking. Here comes Nemo with 2 outs. Little squibber to third. He's infield single. Hate to see that. So now we got first and third with 2 outs with Francisco Lindor up the plate. And he punches it out to left field, and he's to fly out to left, and the Phillies get out of the inning. But it's a little too much work for Nola, in my opinion. It's 1-0 Mets. Here comes Baum. Baum hits a fly ball to center field. That's 1 out. Here comes Didi. Didi grounds the ball shortstop. That's an out at first. Here comes Andrew Knapp. And Knapp takes a walk. And here comes Kingery. Kingery pops out the catcher. And that ends the inning. You'd like to see him do a little bit better than that. So, but after 2 innings, it's 1-0 Mets. Here's Conforto. I'd like to see him get out here. And another walk. That's the 3rd walk for Nola. We don't like seeing that. Nola has walked 6 batters this year. That is extremely high. We can't have that. It's just too many walks. And there's a strikeout. Thankfully, I wasn't burnt by the not doing the hold runner and double play depth thing, but we're going to do it here. And he strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts after I did a little bit of whining. 2 outs, man on first. Ground ball to shortstop and throw to first. Got the out and ends the inning. So we're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and it's 1-0 Mets. Nola's going to lead us off here. And he strikes out looking. Here comes McCutchen. McCutchen hits a shot to left field, and it's an out. So that's 2 outs for Gene Segura. And that's a nice shot. It's a nice little single. Gene Segura does it again, another single. Gene Segura, right now, he's hitting 522 is his batting average. I mean, that is just insane. He's playing every day, and he's really just hammering the ball every game. Here comes Bryce Harper, our hero from yesterday, and he gets a nice single to right field. So a little 2-out baseball, and Segura goes all the way to 3rd. Nice hustle. And here is Hoskins, who's only hitting 158 so far this season. We'd like to, let's see him get a nice single here to tie up this ball game. And he powers a shot to center field, but unfortunately, Nemo's going to be right under it for the third out of the inning. So after 3 innings, we have a 1-0 Mets score. Nola has already thrown 58 pitches going to the top of the 4th inning. And there's a shot to third base for the first out. Comes Nito. And he strikes out. That's strikeout number 5 for Nola. Now he's going to face his opposite number. And he strikes out. So down goes the Mets, 1-2-3, and a huge inning for Nola as we needed our main starter here, our ace, to get us out of the inning, and he did just that. And here comes Baum up to the plate. Baum grounds to short, and that is 1 out. Here comes Didi. Didi flies to center field, and that is an out. So that's 2 down for Andrew Knapp. Knapp, little dribbler in front of the catcher, and that is an out at first, and that ends the inning. So it's still 1-0 Mets after 4. Nola's thrown 75 pitches now. And there's a fly ball to center field. Dive and makes the catch. What a play by Kingery. What a job. He is not a center fielder, and he did a great job there to close out and get that fly ball. Ground ball to short, and there's the second out. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Conforto. And ground ball to first base, back to the pitcher, and that ends the inning. So that's a great job to keep that going. Here comes your Kingery. And he boots it. He boots it. Alonso boots it, and it's going to be an error. And with nobody out, we're going to leave Nola in the game here. With he's thrown 90 pitches, but I need him to go 6 innings for me at least today. Here comes a bunt. And they get the out at first. But the important thing is we got the runner in scoring position. In a 1-0 game, it is huge, huge to get something going here. And there's a shot! McCutchen takes the lead for the Phillies! It's now 2-1, and what a shot! McCutchen was all over that pitch. That was his first home run of the season, and what a time to get it! It is now 2-1 Philadelphia. What an opportune time to get your first homer of the season. And the Phillies have taken a 2-1 lead. And here is Gene Segura up the plate now. And the whole situation has reversed, and unfortunately Segura strikes out. And here comes Harper up the plate. There's a ground ball to second base and out at first, and that ends the inning. But man, what a shot by McCutchen. It's just so unexpected, and it was like really just when we needed it. Brings you back to his Pirate days when he just basically used to hammer the ball left and right all the time, and just he was completely feared. Okay, here we got Nola up against Alonso. Ground ball to shortstop, and it's an error! Oh my, so now there's a man on first on the error, And I guess that error is going to go to Segura on the throw. And now it's man on first. And nobody out when it looked like it was just going to be a first out. And it's a strikeout. What a play. Good pitching by Nola. Here's J.D. Davis. And he gets a single up the middle. And he's going to score. And they tie it up at 2. We're going to hold the runner. We're going to keep Nola in the game here. And he walks. Okay, now I really got to get the bullpen going. And he flies out to left field. And it's now first and third with 2 outs for DeGrom. Are they going to leave DeGrom in the game? Yes, they are. And he grounds out to second base. And that ends the inning. I would have, if I were the Mets, I would have had him pinch hit to try to take the lead. But that's a shock. It's on their call. And it's going to be a tie game through 6. We're going to keep Kinsler warming up in the bullpen here. And we got Hoskins up the plate. And Hoskins gets a nice single up the middle. Here comes Alec Bohm. Ooh, a little squibber. And they get the out at second. Hoskins not a fleet-of-foot guy. So it's not exactly shocking that he wasn't able to outdo that run. And a little pop ball to left field, and that is the second out for Andrew Knapp. And he strikes out looking. So through 6 innings, we have a 2-2 game. And we're going to put Kinsler in this game here. Nola did a good job. He did everything asked of us. He threw 6 innings of baseball. Unfortunately, he didn't have his best stuff today. And there's a single to right field. Here goes Lindor. And it's a nice single to right field. And now there's first and third. And whoa! It's not! He's out at third. They were able to throw it off. Throw him out at there. And Nemo is hurt. But they examine him and he's able to shake it off. But now instead of first and third and nobody out, it is man just on first with 1 out. What a play by Bryce Harper to get that throw in hard and get the out at third. That is a huge, huge play by Bryce Harper. And here we go. There's double play depth. And Conforto, as he did yesterday, he gets a home run and the Mets take a 4-2 lead. Doesn't this sound very familiar, people? Another shot where it's 4-2 Mets. Not liking this at all. Here comes Alonso. And he strikes out. There's 2 outs for Smith. And there's a bloop shot to right field. For J.D. Davis with 2 outs. Fly ball to left field, and that ends the inning. But unfortunately, Conforto hit a power shot, and they take the lead. Here is Kingery, but we're going to have to get the bullpen up first. He pulls the ball left field, and that is an out. DeGrom is still pitching, by the way. 95 pitches. We're going to get Roman Quinn in here. See what he can do here. Ooh! Hammers him. Oh no, Roman Quinn has been hurt. Got hit in the right knee, and we have to take him out of the game. And we will take a look at him right after this ball game is over, so we can examine the injury. But we can put Herrera at first base as a pinch runner. We just hope he is okay, because he is a key spot in our lineup normally. Here comes McCutchen, who hit that big 2-run home run earlier. And he strikes out looking. Oh, hate to see it. And they got a new pitcher. Miguel Castro has come into the game and to face off against Gene Segura. Gene Segura goes opposite way and flies out to right field to end the inning. So it's still 4-2 Mets going into the 8th inning. And we're going to get Alvarado into the game. For the bottom half of the Mets lineup. Ground ball to first base. Hoskin makes an error at first base, and that's an infield single. Hate to see that. I thought he would be able to pick it up and get the out still, but did not have the time. Nobody out, man on first. You're going to hold the runner. Double play depth. Ground ball to shortstop. Gets the out of second. Back to first. And that is a double play. Nice play. So that's 2 outs for Cespedes. Cespedes hits a shot up the middle for a base hit. Nice little 2-out single. And now we got the top of the order up with Nemo. And he strikes out. So nothing happened in that 8th inning. So now it's the bottom of the 8th for the Phillies. Gonna look at to get the bullpen up here. Maris is still not at 100% here, but I'm gonna get Archie Bradley up again. And there's a nice shot. And that is, oh, it gets by the right fielder! And Harper is going all the way to second base. I don't know why he couldn't go to third, but that's an error on Conforto in right field. That's his 3rd error on the year. That's a lot for a right fielder. Here comes Hoskins. Fly ball. That's out at center field. Here comes Alec Baum. And it's a foul ball to the first baseman for the 2nd out. Here comes Didi. Didi pulls the ball through the second baseman, and that's it. And we are going to go for it. Play at the plate. And he's out. But I wanted to see if I can get something going. Generally, you try not to do such a thing, but I wanted to try to get a little momentum going, and it kind of failed me. I'm going to put Archie Bradley in the game in the 9th inning here. And he gets a single up the middle. Put us in double play depth here. Ooh, and he walks. There's a shot to center field. And that is out number 1. Dominic Smith. And he hits a fly ball to center field really deep. And that is number out. It's 2 outs. And now we got J.D. Davis. And he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Is there more magic in store for the Phillies franchise? It's 4-2 Mets. Diaz is the new pitcher. We got Knapp, Kingery, and a pinch hitter coming up. And there's a strikeout. Here comes Kingery. Kingery, nice base hit up the mid, between the first and second baseman. So here we go. We got a hitter, and we're going to put Real Muto in the game as a pinch hitter. And he strikes out, and now the Phillies are up to the last at bat. Can McCutchen come up big again? He's already got a home run today. Need him to come up big here. And he strikes out looking. And the Phillies, unfortunately, lose the game. And the Mets take the game 4-2. And that is so disappointing. So, you hate to see it. The Phillies take the loss here, 4-2. And let's see here. No, it's finished today. Not getting any notes about him. Okay, he has a bruised knee. He's day-to-day. It's going to take about 2 days for the injury to go away. This is actually great news. So we're actually going to be in good shape. So that's how we're going to leave this episode off. So that's good news. You're kind of really worried about that being a big thing, but thankfully it's not. So that is great news. Also was great news is Hazley is soon to come off of the off of injury. He says he has 1 more day left, so we're going to be looking at getting him back. Um, and then we're going to have a roster decision to make with our center field crew. Because Hazley's definitely coming up. I like Hazley. I don't think he's the greatest center fielder in the whole entire world. I do want to look at getting another center fielder that actually can do the job full time for us. Not exactly in love with any of these guys in center field right now. I think Herrera's absolutely horrible center fielder, and I think Quinn has speed and the offensive tools, but I think he's more of a left fielder personally. I don't mind keeping Roman Quinn around to be my left fielder after McCutcheon goes. Um, I have no problem with that happening. But even then, his numbers, you just compare the numbers between him and McCutcheon, and it's not even close. But that's a discussion for another day. Until next time, I am going to sign off, even on Twitch right now. My voice is kind of beat, and I need to take a break. So until next time, this is David B69. Have a great day, everybody. See ya. Bye.